Looniform Guy here. This is Salt Production by Sonyght. Apologies to the mod maker. I cannot pronounce the modder's name, but I will post a link to this mod and the modder name in the description of this video. This is, well, exactly what it says, Salt Production. A little tidbit of information here, trivia perhaps. Salt was in history, past history, salt was a highly valued commodity, and Roman soldiers were sometimes paid with salt. So the term salarum, meaning salt money, evolved into the word salary. So if you get a little salty when you get your paycheck, well, you know why. Anyways, so here we have three production salt. So basically a salt marsh. So you get salt water. Typically this is something you see at the side of the ocean somewhere. A lot of places water is salty. So when you evaporate the water, salt is left behind. And that is the premise behind these. So we'll find these under factories, and we have three. We have a small, they call it a salt marsh, medium, and a large. And then we have a road salt factory, which is kind of curious to me for a couple of reasons, which I will say why in the course of this video. So let's take a look at the small one first here. Water in 7,300 liters. So water goes in here. That's the only ingredient you need to put in is water. And then we get coarse salt, fine salt, and flour of salt as products of that. 10 water, and we will get 10 liters of salt, which is absolutely fantastic because that never happens. There's water evaporates and you get a little bit of salt from a lot of water. However, this is a game, so if we go and look at the medium one, of course, it's going to have a little bit more. 15,000 liters of water. Same recipe, but okay, so we can look here. Small marsh, 84 cycles, 10 per cycle. Medium is 168 cycles, 10 per cycle, and then the large is 240. So let's just turn them all on. Oh, turn that one on, turn that one on, turn that one on. And then we have the road salt. So that was this one here, $50,000. So all your input materials go here. We'll talk about the road salt additive in a moment. Right, so road salt. How to make road salt. Coarse salt, 8 coarse salt, 1 water, and 1 road salt additive will give you 10 road salt. 1,200 cycles per month. Pretty productive. Inputs, coarse salt, road salt. Yeah, we said that. So what's curious about this to me is if we pop down here and look at our prices. So coarse salt is selling for $1,467 per 1,000 liters. Pretty good, eh, for salt? If we jump down here to road salt is selling for, oh, you can't even tell it. Does this come with a selling point? Oh, salt merchant, yes. I almost missed that. It didn't say anything about salt merchant. Plant cycles, incoming product, income, cycles, price, salt. I don't think the description says anything about a salt merchant. Okay, well, we have a salt merchant. All right, let's put that down. And now we can look at our, there we go. So road salt, we can sell road salt at $1,963 per 1,000 liters. That's starting to make a bit more sense now. Let's go back up to coarse salt because that's what goes into it. So, about $500. You're making about $500 per 1,000 liters. All right, so that's starting to make a bit more sense now that we have a sell point that buys road salt. Yes, indeed. There's a little cheat there. You can get road salt for nothing in some places, so just saying. But anyways, not really. Yes, but no. Road salt additive. Now that's going to be, let's go here and go down to pallets. I believe it's in pallets, big bag pallets. Nope. Where did I get it? Must be in, hold on. I knew it was big bag pallets. Here it is. $350 per 1,000 liters. So not too bad. That's the road salt additive. So there we go. We got some there. It's not liftable. We'll put some in there. So let's look at this recipe again. 1 road salt, 1 water, 8 salt, 8 coarse salt. So it looks like we should still be quite profitable making road salt, even from the coarse salt. All right. So let's go grab. You know what? We're going to have to make some salt first before we put everything in there. So we're going to test this after we test the salt production. All right. So several months have gone by. We have salt, of course, fine salt. We've got lots of fine salt. This one, fluor salt, that's the one that's going to make us rich. And lots of fine salt. Where's the coarse salt? Why are we not getting any coarse salt? Fine salt, fluor salt, fine salt. Right. So the problem I immediately discovered is it will produce all three without any. I can't stop or I can't store just one of them and have the other spawn. All 3 pallets will spill out. We have 2,500 liters of coarse salt in that one, the small one. Medium one, we have lots of coarse salt. So we're going to have to move some of these pallets because the only thing we can do with the other salt is sell it, which is fine. Let's go sell some salt. And then maybe some of the coarse salt will pop up. And we can put that into our factory. But let's see. Which one do we have here? This is fine salt. All right. Fine. Let's go sell the fine salt at our salt dealer. All right, how much did we make from a pallet of fine salt? $7,900. That's pretty good, just for time and water. All right, so now, let's see here. This one, this is the money maker, fluor salt. Or flour de salt. 1,000 liters. I love salt, by the way. I put it on everything. So bad for me. And there we go. Okay, so what are we going to make? Ooh, I think we're going to make $77,000. Ooh. I should dry my tears and sell those. All right. Let's put the additive in our factory here. That should. Are you not taking it? Road salt additive, really? I have to lift it, perhaps. There we go. I have to lift it. Okay. So, let's see if we got some coarse salt popping up here. Fine. More fluid. Where's the coarse salt? It's all fine. Fine salt, fine salt. Says I have maybe it's in such a large container. Fine salt, 1,000 liters, 1,000 liters, 1,000 liters. Well, let me clear off the rest of these. These are all fine salt. Okay, let me see if I can spawn a coarse salt. Well, I feel a little bit dumb. You load the coarse salt by bulk, and they're just pouring out of the sky. Right. Okay, so who else was thinking I should do that? Yeah, of course that's what that trigger there is for. It's to load coarse salt, of course. Let's go over here, and there it is. Here's the trigger for that one. Let's load some. We got 8,000 liters there. Very nice. I was thinking, why isn't it spawning pallets? Well, because it doesn't come in pallets. It comes loosey goosey. All right, let's. There we go. Well, so we got coarse salt. Can we buy it? Maybe. Can we top it up? Will the 82 Studio buy anything silo? Give us. Nope. We can't buy coarse salt. It's not. This is not Farm Sim 22, folks. This is the new era of you have to work for it. Yeah. Oh, wait a minute. Start filling. Is it going to give me? Oh, I can buy it at this one. Oh, sweet. All right. So this is sometimes this one, the pallet buying one, you can buy stuff that you can't at the other ones. All right. How many liters are we going to need for road salt? Coarse salt, 60,000 liters. All right, so we're way past that already. I hate not having commas. All those numbers without commas just make my brain hurt. All right. There we go. Coarse salt. Pour it in. And there we go. Yes. So, road salt additive, let's go ahead and turn on the road salt production. And road salt production, of course, that does... oh, that's going to also come as a bulk product. Excellent. Alright, well, we have coarse salt. We might as well sell the coarse salt here as well, since we have so much of it. Sell off the excess coarse salt. 54,000 liters, or $54,000, sorry. All right, now we wait for, yes, we wait for our coarse salt production, or road salt. All right, we're back. How much road salt did we make? Oh, that's kind of disappointing. I guess I should have known. 11,000 liters. All right. Oh, taking its sweet time to unload, isn't it? All right. There it is. You wouldn't think it'd take so long just to process some salt. It's already dried. All right, here we are at the sell point and selling our road salt. There we go. So, when asked what my favorite seasoning is, I would say salt. But salt's always in season. And there we have it. Let's make sure I do this properly. Salt production on Farming Simulator 25. Thank you all for watching, and remember, it's only a game, so till the next one, bye for now.